Now, I never thought I'd be happy to see this man's face, but my goodness, did he deliver some good news today. Jerome Powell making the markets green again. I do not believe it. Guys, if you come out here, you can see that Bitcoin is up to 116,275. Very green. Ethereum up over 6% in the last hour. 8.5% on the day today. $4,600. And we could be barreling towards an all-time high right now for Ethereum. You've got BNB, $873. Solana, $192. It is a very green Friday. And you can see a nice candle on the screen. Now, we're going to be talking about why. We're going to be talking about Shiba Inu coin because it is rising as well. Things are looking very good for the crypto market, for meme coins, for altcoins, all of it. Let's discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and even Shiba Inu coin up 4.5% of the day today, seemingly bouncing off this recent bottom around 1,200 points per coin. Currently sitting at about 1,290 points per coin. A very good look there, but it's all being driven by Jerome Powell. Even Shiba Inu coin being driven by Jerome Powell. So let's briefly talk about what this man said that inspired markets so heavily. It says that Jerome Powell said the balance of risks across the economy has started to shift, raising the odds of the central bank lowering borrowing costs in the next meeting in September. Says Jerome Powell, and I'm not going to read through all of this, right, because there's a lot of it, a lot of fluff as well. It says, now he held back from explicitly endorsing a reduction in borrowing costs in the Fed's next meeting in September, but his emphasis on the prospects of a weakening economic backdrop made clear that a cut is likely next month. Now, obviously, right? He's not going to come out, and these people never come out and say exactly what they intend on doing. They always leave themselves a little bit of wiggle room just in case, if this happens, what if, all of those things. It says the balance of risks appear to be shifting, Mr. Powell said in his final speech as Fed chair at the annual conference hosted by the Reserve Bank of Kansas City and Jackson, Wyoming. It says with borrowing costs weighing on the economy, the labor market softening, and inflation risks contained, the shifting balance of risks may warrant adjusting our policy stance, said the Fed chair. And then the article goes on to say that, tariff concerns. They don't necessarily want to say what they're going to be doing in November and December in those Federal Open Market Committee meetings. But depending on tariffs, if prices do not go out of control, they could absolutely lower again, but that's going to be something that they look at when the time comes. And guys, this news has inspired a lot of buying today. A very bullish day. And because of that, I am excited. Now, we're not necessarily seeing the Fear and Greed Index tick back up. This is really riding off of yesterday's numbers with a level of 46 neutrality. I imagine we're going to be ticking back up closer to 60 tomorrow if this gain or if these gains continue on. Altcoin season ticking up to a level of 44. We are looking very good as Ethereum is barreling 9.11% higher today. XRP up 4.5% today, back up above $3. Things are looking very good here, and Shiba Inu coin rising as well. Now, with that, if you guys are interested in buying more Shiba Inu coin or any other altcoin for that matter, you've got links for KSEX, you've got links for Kucoin, and you've got links for BitUnix. If you're outside the United States, Kucoin is an excellent exchange to use. If you're inside the United States, I prefer to use KSEX. Now, KSEX allows you guys to trade on up to 125x leverage for major altcoins and 75x leverage for meme coins. The best part is, look at these futures fees, guys. 0% maker, 0% taker. You're not going to find cheaper fees in the entire industry. Of course, if you want like trading bots and all of that, Kucoin is an excellent exchange to use outside the U.S. there. But on top of it all, don't forget, okay, as greed rises, as we see this shift from a level of 46 fear right here, as we tick back up into the green as these prices rise, investors are going to be flocking towards meme coins. That's when we really can expect to see Shiba Inu coin rip up and move higher. Investors are going to be moving towards meme coins. And that's when we can see tiny little tokens like Maxi Doge thriving. So I'm buying now. I'm buying now in anticipation of what's to come. And if you guys are interested in buying in, you've got a link in the description below for Maxi Doge. This is one that I have already bought into. And you guys can see here, $1.4 million has been raised. Now, I don't know if this pre-sale's got 86 days left in it. The timer might be showing us something here that it shouldn't. But nonetheless, 86 days could be until the pre-sale ends. But if you refresh it, the price is going to rise in the next 2 days in 7 hours. $1.4 million raised. All you got to do is click Connect Wallet and then choose how you'd like to connect. I like to connect via Best Wallet or Trust Wallet. It is completely up to you on how you guys want to do it. But this is a meme coin for meme coin traders, right? Make sure to check this one out. And don't forget, you guys can actually stake it 200+% annualized interest. So if you plan on holding this one longer term, check out the staking rewards as well. But these guys are growing a community. They're growing fast. The price continues to rise. They continue to raise massive amounts of money all the time when meme coins, when altcoins, even Bitcoin is set to explode higher. And now that we have, I can't say confirmation because he didn't give us an exact word, but now that we have, I guess, all signs pointing towards an interest rate cut in September, investors are ready to buy. If you're ready to buy, you got links for everything down in the description below. Let me know what you're doing. And thank you very much to everybody who's using these Amazon links down there. It really does help, and you know, you guys have known that my YouTube channel's been demonetized for several months now, so it's really the only way that I'm earning, and I do appreciate all of your guys' support. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.